Why do you invest?
I have two kids that are pretty bright, pretty darn good students. I want to give them a chance to go to good colleges. As you know, educations at good colleges aren't cheap, far from it. So I started investing in their college tuitions about 4 years ago. Annie, she's the oldest. She'll be going in 5 years. Nick, my son, he'll be going in 8 years. And I'll really need the time in between to build up the dollars, no matter what colleges they go to.
How do you make your investments?
I buy and sell stocks online through PC Financial Network, PCFN, on the Prodigy service, and save a lot on stock commissions. It saves me time and money, especially money. And they're usually lower than even the best-known discount brokers. And there's information on Prodigy, lots of information, and analytics that I can use to help me manage my portfolio.
When do you do most of your investing?
I'm busy almost all day. So when I get home around 6, I usually take 15 or 20 minutes to review what's happened in the market that day. I always check to see how my portfolio is doing, and I try to look into 1 or 2 new opportunities. I try to research new investments all the time. It's fun to do. When I finally find one I like, I go to PCFN on Prodigy and make the trade. I type in the order, and the computer does the rest. It gives me a confirmation automatically, and it lets me do limit orders to buy and sell. This is some system. It's actually part of one of the largest investment firms in the country.
How do you manage your portfolio?
I take a long-term view on investing. Sure, I check my stocks and mutual funds every day, but I'm not in and out of this stock or that stock. If I think a stock has peaked or isn't going anywhere in the next year or so, I sell it.
How often do you trade stocks?
Well, of the 12 stocks in my portfolio, I probably sell 2 a year and replace them with 2 others that I've been researching. Say 4 trades a year, 2 buys, 2 sells. So I save on 4 commissions. PCFN gives big commission discounts. I save several $100s on commissions, and that's several hundred more dollars that stays in my portfolio working for my kids.
Tell us more about how you research your investments.
I use the network to pull up data on a particular company. Sometimes I ask for a list of certain kinds of performers, like companies that have increased dividends every quarter for the last several years. I use Stock Analyst on Strategic Investor for this. Or I look for a ranking of companies within an industry segment, like transportation or chemicals or pharmaceuticals.
How would you describe the network to a fellow investor?
Online trades at a discount, top-notch research and information, updated account information when I need it. It's all right here, at my fingertips. This is a resource that really works for me.
Why do you invest?
Over the past 5 years, we've built up a nice nest egg of blue-chip stocks and conservative mutual funds. We plan to take a small portion of our portfolio and invest for additional appreciation that could help us buy a nicer home.
How do Prodigy and PC Financial Network help?
Well, first, of course, we like the commission savings. The more money we invest, the sooner we can buy a house.
But there's more. We use the information we get to decide what to buy and sell. We used to scramble around to get it from 5 or 6 different sources. Now we get it all in one place, on the network.
With PCFN and Prodigy, we can tap into the information we need. Quotes, company news, research reports, in seconds. It's all right here. You can check the whole market. Company news, trends, quotes on stocks you own, quotes on stocks you're following, even stocks you wish you'd bought.
When do you do most of your investing?
We have good jobs, but unbelievable hours. So sometimes it's 9 at night before we check to see where we stand, to see what our portfolio looks like.
And when we've picked a stock we want to buy, we can place the order online with PCFN, even when the market's closed, and get it executed the next morning when the market's open.
Do you make all of your own investing decisions?
We do now. We've been investing for about 3 years, and each year we've learned a lot, enough to gain the confidence to choose our own investments. And now we found a single source for the information we need to make those decisions. Together, PCFN and Prodigy make it easier. A lot easier to trade, easier to make smart investments, and of course, we like the commission savings.
Why do you invest?
Well, for the last 20 years, we've been investing for our kids' college education. And now it's our turn. From here on out, we're putting money into the market to give ourselves a better retirement. We like to travel more, especially when I retire in 7 years.
I went back to work a few years ago, and we try to put most of my take-home pay into investments. I'd say we're adding between $12,000 and $15,000 a year into the portfolio.
How does PC Financial Network help?
Well, I was already using Prodigy for other things. And one day I discovered the largest online discount broker in the country, PCFN, right under my nose. I looked into it and thought I should give it a try. I mean, why give all those commission dollars to a broker when they're my own ideas? I can make those trades myself and save on commissions. And PCFN is not going away tomorrow. It's part of Pershing, one of the largest investment firms on Wall Street in trading volume.
Up 3/8 right now.
Anyway, when we add funds to our account and find a stock we like, we make the buy online. Just push a few buttons and save a few hundred in commissions every time. That's extra money that goes to work for us. It's actually a pretty easy way to invest and save a few commission dollars. And if for some reason you'd like a little help, there's a customer service representative right there at the other end of a toll-free helpline, even at midnight. They're there to help, not to sell me. I like that.
How do you make your investment decisions?
I take a few minutes every day, check the market, and review our portfolio. I also use QuoteTrack. It's very easy to plug in the names of stocks you want to follow, even if you don't own them. And so I can check them regularly. And if one of them looks interesting, I can call up a company report on it, get the current news and earnings reports. It's amazing how simple it is. I tell Bob what I found. When we agree, we trade with PCFN.
We like the control it gives us. We don't have to rely on anybody else. After all, it's our money. And who's more interested in seeing it grow than we are?
I like the privacy and convenience and being independent. We do our research and investing when we want to. And we do it ourselves.
Why do you invest?
I always thought of myself as holding down two jobs over the past 35 years. My regular work and investing. Now that I've retired from my company, my other job, investing, has really taken over my time. Now I'm putting to work all that I learned over the years. I don't know what makes you tick, but for me, I've always liked the chase, the hunt, the action of investing. Digging out the good stocks from a pile of so-so opportunities, researching them, tracking them, checking the opinions of smart people. I do my homework, and then I act on my conclusions. Finding a good company and investing in it and watching it grow, that's in my blood.
Why did you decide to trade with PCFN?
Someone told me I could trade online with Prodigy, and that there were a number of services I could use to watch stocks. So I gave it a try, starting about 2 years ago. I buy and sell pretty actively, maybe 15 trades a year. On commission savings alone, I figure I save myself about $1,600 a year. Maybe more some years, maybe less others. Plus, I qualify for a frequent trader discount. I also like the fact that if I want to, I can buy on margin. I can even make a trade and save on commissions when I'm away from my computer, just by calling PCFN toll-free.
What's your investing secret?
No, there's no special secret. Everybody's got to find his own way to invest. For me, it's fast access to information. Not when it's published, like in tomorrow's local newspaper. That's old news. I want information I can act on. I use Strategic Investor and Wall Street Edge, two features on Prodigy that suit me to a T. Strategic Investor gives me an instant look at company charts from Investor's Business Daily and updated reports on thousands of stocks. Wall Street Edge lets me tap into professional newsletters, the advice of market timers, and the opinions of leading investment advisors.
How would you describe the network to a fellow investor?
With PCFN and Prodigy, I'm sitting on top of a wealth of investment information and an online trading system that lets me strike when the market is hot or whenever I decide to move on a particular opportunity. I know my trade will be executed very quickly and with 100% accuracy. I've got all the investing tools I need and the commission savings I want right here in one place on Prodigy. All I have to do, use my head and my fingers.
Over the past few years, PC Financial Network has grown to become America's largest online discount broker. by providing the commission savings, information, and services investors want. Try PCFN for yourself over the next 60 days and enjoy an additional 25% commission savings beyond our already low rates. PCFN is a convenient way to control all aspects of your investing and lower your cost of buying and selling stocks, which can increase your opportunity for a greater return. Call PCFN now. Dial 1-800-825-5723, extension 25, and start enjoying all the benefits of online investing. And help yourself to an additional 25% off our already low commission rates for the next 60 days. Call PCFN now.